video today, I really wanted to come and give some true value and really just share some insight about how I was able to build a $50,000 plus a year business in my first year affiliate marketing from home. And I really hope that the tips and strategies that I give will help you along your journey as an affiliate marketer. So if you're watching this, pay close attention. I am going to just give you the raw and dirty things that I think that people need to know about the truth about how I was able to make $50K from home in my first year as an affiliate marketer. Now, you know, I've always been transparent for the most part on my channel about how I was able to do that, but I'm going to share some other things that people may not know about how exactly I was able to do just that. So let's get right into this training / case study. And I'm going to share this with you. So this is me. I went from struggle bus marketer to being able to top leaderboards and make, you know, multiple high dollar days, multiple $1,000 weeks. And I'm going to explain exactly how I was able to do that. So one of the first things, and this was a true game changer, and I encourage everyone who comes online as affiliate marketer, before you jump into just being an affiliate marketer, learn how to be an affiliate marketer. So one of the things that I did that I talk about a lot in my videos that really just turned around my learning curve, or shortened my learning curve, and really showed me what I need to know to market online, was I invested in a blueprint. What I mean by that is a lot of times people come online and they're just throwing things to the wall, trying different things, hoping that one of those strategies that they're trying will work and will be successful. What that does is that costs you a lot of time. It costs you your confidence in your business and what you're doing, or you might not have any confidence. And as a result, a lot of people never really stick with their business long enough to even see growth in their business, momentum in their business, because they're doing things that they think should be effective, or they're doing it in a way that they think should be effective. And a lot of times it's the wrong way. So one of the best things that I did was that I invested in a coaching blueprint where I had someone give me a full affiliate course. What I also see online with a lot of affiliate marketers is every time a guru or some type of marketer comes out and says, "Oh, you should be doing this tactic in your business," they run. They never really get any traction in any one strategy, and they never get a full affiliate marketing course. You know, there's some essentials that you have to know in order to be successful online. One of them is attraction marketing. Another one is email marketing, video marketing, right? And follow-up, right? If you know how to do those basic foundational things, then you can build a full-time business online. But what happens is someone comes out with a course and they say, "Oh, Facebook ads is the strategy." Well, Facebook ads is one strategy, but it's not the full picture. So my recommendation is, rather than getting all these piecemeal courses, get a full affiliate marketing course. And you can reach out to me and I can give you my best recommendations for what those would be. But you need a full affiliate marketing course, not a piecemeal, not old Facebook, okay? Oh, wait, over here, YouTube, you need a full affiliate marketing course, okay? Now, once you get the full picture, of course, you can invest into, you know, different, I would say like subsections of strategies to learn additional things, but you definitely need the full picture or you're going to be spinning your wheels online. So that's the first thing that I learned that really was a game changer for me, was getting the full affiliate marketing course and not piecemeal tactics. The second thing, well, I should also say that that was my foundation. Once I got it, once I understood the full picture, then I was able to take that full picture, and everything that I do started to align with what I knew the full picture was of what I needed to do, okay? The second thing that having a blueprint and having a full course really did for me was it helped me understand the daily routine. And this is another key tip. You have to have a daily routine. You have to have some things that you do daily within your business that will help you constantly get exposure on your brand, on your website, and leads into your system. Okay, so that everything that I do online, that is what I'm focusing on, is making sure that I'm getting exposure, leads, and people into my system. Okay, and nothing else. Okay, so I do see some other things happen online, like people just doing lives with no purpose. And I'm like, you don't have a capture page, which I'm going to talk about in a second. You don't have a capture page. You really don't have the tools that you need to be successful. So you're spinning your wheels. So that's that. All right. The next thing, wow, this is another one, is mindset. You know, in order for me to be able to do that in a year, I had to get my mind right. And one of the things that got me really caught up in the beginning was that I was trying to be other people. I was trying to sound like other people. I was trying to market like other people. I was trying to share my message like other people. And at one point, I just unfriended every six-figure earner that I knew. I unfriended them. I did not accept them as friends early on in my journey, even though they sent me friend requests. They probably was like, why is this girl not accepting me? Because I wanted to learn how to be in my own space and be authentically me. That meant talking like me. I don't try to talk proper, even though I got a million degrees, right? I don't try to, just be someone I'm not. I'm not going to put on a suit and get on video. That's the great thing about being online. You can be yourself. And by being myself, I not only built an audience that was attracted to me, but it made me feel comfortable in my marketing because I was authentically me. So part of getting my mindset right was making the decision early on that I was going to be authentically me. I was going to talk like me. I was going to market like me. I was going to have fun with the journey and the process. And I was going to attract people just like me who just wanted to simply share a simple message and have fun and do it. Right. So that's one of the first things of getting your mind right into becoming a business owner. And back to that, I think another key thing is making a decision that this is not about me making money online. This is about me being a business owner. And there's a big difference in terms of mindset. People who just want to make money online, everything about them is about making money online. And they almost come across as like desperate. They're like, I got to make money. And as a result, most of the time they won't make any money because their mindset is so much on money that it's not really on the things they need to do to produce money. And they're not committed to the process, which the process over time, you start getting results. Okay. So that's a quick tip right there. The other thing is I in terms of mindset, I gave myself enough grace and I work on this every day. To allow myself to get better over time, to realize that I'm not going to know everything overnight, that I'm not going to be this like top-notch marketer. I'm not, in the beginning, I was like, I'm not going to even bust out having 1 million sales and topping leaderboards in the beginning and be okay with that, right? Because you're building a business. So give yourself grace and permission to get better over time, to get better with your marketing. Instead of saying, I suck at email marketing. I don't understand technology. Like these are all some of the negative things I said to myself in the beginning, right? I suck at email. I'm not a good marketer. I can't do that like so-and-so. Well, then I said, you know what? I'm going to stop saying that to myself. And guess what? I became better over time. So give yourself that permission. The other thing is, I want to talk about understanding, like I'm going to move past mindset in a second, but I want to talk about what really was a game changer for me with understanding how building a business online works. I really began as I started doing the work, right, of building a business. I really started understanding what really happened in the first 30, 60, and 90 days. And I'm going to talk about that. So the first 30 days when I hopped online, it looked like me doing video marketing. It looked like me getting word out there, doing posts and things like that to generate brand awareness, right? Nobody knew who I was. So for people who are following these gurus who are, this is another point, who are following these gurus and they're saying automation. Well, in the beginning, when no one knows who you are, when you haven't built a brand, when you haven't built an audience, when you haven't built a following, your focus in the first 30 days is brand awareness. It's not sales, it's brand awareness and exposure. Getting people to at least pay attention to what you're saying. And when I focused on that and stopped focusing on sales, the sales came. My first 30 days, I was like marketing. I started to think I was crazy. I was getting out there. I was being consistent with making my daily video. I was being consistent with posting on social media. I was being consistent with emailing my list. For my first 30 days, I thought I was freaking crazy because I was like, is anybody paying attention to what I'm doing? Right? I really was like, I don't know what's happening. Thank God I did not give up and say, oh, this doesn't work. Because after the first 30 days, people started to reach out to me. They started saying, okay, I've been watching you for a while. I see that you're being consistent. I see this and that. I like your message. I like that you're talking about you. And I feel like I can relate to you, right? Me inserting myself into my marketing. So people started to reach out to me. And that's when I said, oh, I'm onto something. The next 30 days, which that will put you at 60 days, that's where the engagement started to happen. People started to reach out to me. I wasn't chasing people. People were reaching out to me because what I did the 30 days previous. So this is like a great lesson in marketing, is that whatever you do in your first 30 days, you reap it in the next 30 days. And that's like a great business lesson, because a lot of people think that like, I have to have results immediate or this doesn't work. Well, no, what you do 30 days, you start reaping it the next 30 days. And that's great. Now, the next 30 days, this will put me at 90 days, was my momentum phase. I was able to start building momentum from what I did the 60 days previous. Okay, so that's it. First 30 days is brand awareness and exposure. The next 30 days is engagement. And the 30 days after that, this puts you at the 90-day point, is momentum. That's the momentum phase. So that's something that I learned. Okay. And again, back to whatever it takes, I began to develop a commitment to my daily routine. Like literally, if I was like dead dog tired, I was like, I cannot go to bed. Like I had to post it. I don't have it there anymore. I'm putting it back next to my bed, but I had to post it next to my bed, and it had my daily checklist. And I could not go to bed. And will put some on my pillow. I would not go to bed until those daily commitments, which one included making my video and posting on my social media. If that was not done, I did not go to bed. Okay. So I developed the attitude of, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And sometimes when people reach out to me, one of the first questions they ask is, I want to start a home business, but how many hours a day does it take? I just want to know. And I mean, that's a cool question, but my answer is like, whatever it takes. Like, because what might take me 1 hour might take you, I don't know, 30 minutes. It might take you more. It might take you less. But you have to make a decision that you started a business for a reason. And hopefully it was to create a better income lifestyle for yourself. So you have to make a decision that is worth doing whatever it takes to build that, right? If it takes time, if it takes commitment, if it takes whatever, and that you're not going to rely on automation to build. And this is like a really good point. Early on, I had some top leaders reaching out to me, and they were saying, this is when I was like brand new, and they were like, little girl, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, what is going on? Well, while they were relying on automation, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I wasn't afraid to put my Google Voice number out there. I wasn't afraid to be like, okay, reach out to me in Messenger, and then I would reach back, right? And I worked my business like a professional. I said, you know what? I'm going to get a calendar. And when people ask me for information, I put them in my calendar and I followed up with them, right? Until they, I gave them as much information as they needed to make a decision, a yes or no, or go to hell, right? You know what I'm saying? And nobody ever said, you know what? You're annoying me. People were like, I appreciate you, staying connected with me. I appreciate you sharing this testimonial with me. I appreciate you giving me information about your business and what's new in your business and things like that. So that whatever it takes attitude helped me a lot versus just being lazy and focusing on automation. There's nothing wrong with automation, but my point is that when you are a beginner, you cannot rely just on automation, because you have some building to do so that people know who the hell you are. Okay. And what the hell you have to offer. Okay. And then once you get there, then you can begin to rely on automation, not the other way around. And I give the side eye to some gurus who be out there just preaching automation. And of course, there's tools that can help you with that automation piece. One of them be an autoresponder. And I talk a lot about how that helped me a lot, because while I was working, it was like following up automatically with me or with my people. Okay. So yes, there's tools that can help you with automation, but if that's all you're relying on, you're sitting back and wondering why you're not getting results. Well, that's why. Okay. The next thing is that I made my focus 100% on doing a few tasks daily. And I'm going to talk about what those are. First of all, my focus was on lead generation. Okay. And I focused on one lead generation strategy and one platform. And then I added in a second platform. Okay. So let me talk about what that lead generation strategy and platform was. My focus in my first, I want to say my first 30 to 60 days, because I didn't get into Facebook marketing till a little bit after that. My first strategy was to focus on video marketing, making a video every day and uploading that to YouTube. Okay. And the reason why YouTube is so powerful, and I talk a lot to people who are in my academy about why video marketing and YouTube specifically is very important, is that YouTube is search traffic. Okay. People every day are going to YouTube. They're typing in something about how to whatever, how to make money online, how to get out of debt, how to lose 5 pounds, how to whatever, right? And whatever product, service, or opportunity that you have, you make yourself able to be discoverable by that person who's looking for a solution. And the thing is, when people go to YouTube, and this is why this platform is so powerful. When people go to YouTube searching, they typically are what we call card buyer in hand. They're ready because they're ready to transact business with someone to give them a solution to their problem. That's why they went looking for how to make money online, how to lose 5 pounds, right? You know, things like that. So the search traffic on YouTube is powerful. So by leveraging YouTube, I was able to build an audience where people were looking for me for solutions to their problems instead of me chasing people. So that was very powerful. It gave me a lot of confidence early on in my business, because I was like, wow, like I remember having my MLM business and having to message my family and friends, right? That hundreds list, those home parties that I didn't want to do, like all those things like that. I did not want to do that. And thank God video marketing saved me, because I didn't have to do that. The other thing is I learned Facebook marketing and the basics of just piquing curiosity and getting people to ask me for my link. Okay. So just by, I said that to say, again, going back to what sometimes I see is people doing endless lives, endless things on Facebook, and they never really learn how to just simply pique curiosity and get people to ask you for a link, right? And learning these two things, video marketing on YouTube, i.e. monetize using search traffic, and using Facebook marketing, piquing curiosity and getting people to ask me for a link, I was able to get tons of leads a day. Okay, and it's going to be another little lesson. As I began marketing, I also learned that I only needed about 27 leads a day to be able to start popping daily sales. Okay, so that's a key thing. If you're wondering how many leads does it actually take going through your system to be able to pop commissions, well, it's about 20 to 27 leads, and hopefully you have a high converting funnel, but that's a whole nother lesson I'm going to talk about. And that's a skill set that I learned. All right, so my goal was 100% focused on getting people to my capture page and building my email list. So my YouTube marketing, I was leading people to my capture page and building my email list. My Facebook group marketing, I was piquing curiosity and getting people to ask me for the link, and therefore building my email list. All right. Now, in terms of like what I was doing, my actual video marketing strategy. Whoa, why can't I talk today? My focus is, again, getting off of selling. I learned to not sell. I'm not really a salesperson. Which I love. I love that I don't have to sell people. I'm not about that life. And I actually kind of like cringe a little bit when people are like, join my team. My team rocks. Like, who cares? Like, what's in it for the other person? So I focused on educating people about the product, service, the opportunity. And how did I do that? I shared my journey. Okay. I shared my journey on what I was earning. I shared my journey about why I got started with the product, service, opportunity. I shared my results. I shared how people could use the system, a product or opportunity. I shared stories of other people using the product, service, opportunity. And therefore, by doing just that, just educating people, I enjoyed what I was doing. And I also was not a salesperson. I did not get that yucky selling feeling. And it's duplicatable. I was able to teach other people how to do the same thing. All right. And another thing I was able to do that really helped me, not just on educating people about the product, service, and opportunity, was that I was able to insert my story into my marketing. So I was able to insert my story And that's attraction marketing at its best. So when I would do videos, or to this day, when I do videos, you know, I share with people why I got started in affiliate marketing. I share every opportunity that I get, because it's important for people to know that if you're watching me and you're stuck in a job where they're literally emotionally abusing you, not paying you enough, and you just want to like be like deuces, right? And that's not everybody's story. Some people love their job. And this is another point. If you love your job, keep your job. All that like affiliate marketing stuff about like, oh, you should, like, if you quit your job or if you work a job, you hate yourself. Like, man, please. I had a job years ago that I loved. Okay. So if you have a job and you love it, great. You could still build a 50K a year business alongside your job. But my story was that my job literally sucked. And it was sucking the life out of me. It was giving me anxiety. It was causing me health problems. And I had to get out. So for me, my story that I always share with people is internet marketing can create whatever lifestyle that you want for yourself. And it's not just about leaving your 9 to 5. You know, if you decide that your story is that you're like deep into your guts in debt, and your story is that you want to get out of that debt, then you can use internet marketing alongside what you're doing and begin to get yourself out of debt. If your story is that you're with a weight loss company and you know that, you know, you tired of your pants hanging over your lap, and you're going to tell people, listen, I'm tired of being fat. I'm tired of my stomach hanging over my lap. And I'm ready to work with people who they're ready to do the same. And you're going to tell your story from beginning to end to attract to you other people who may be just like you. And that was like an amazing thing for me, because as I began to share my story, as I was, you know, educating people what a product, service, opportunities, right? And I began to also share my story about why I decided to align with the product, service, and opportunities. People begin to reveal themselves to me who were just like me. People begin to raise their hand and say, they would hop in my inbox. Hey, I'm teaching too. And, you know, during the summers, I see you've been posting, you know, you making all this money during the summer. Well, guess what? I'm not making any money during the summer, just like, you know, whatever, just like you, right? People begin to raise their hand and say, you know what? My boss just yelled at me today. I hate my job. I cry every time it's time for me to go into my job, just like you. How can I do what you're doing? And that's what began to happen. So your story is one of the most powerful assets that you have to yourself. A lot of people think it's like money results, but it's not. It's your story. Your story is one of the most powerful assets that you have in marketing. So I began to insert my story into my marketing. The other thing is that I learned to be intentional about answering objections. Okay. What do I mean by that? When people would ask me a question, I have to sneeze. I don't know why. When people ask me questions, I would write them down, and I would turn that around back to video marketing, and I would make a video about that. How to blah, blah, blah. Does blah, 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 you know, does blah, blah, blah work? How much time? I would just literally just answer whatever question that people would ask me in video format. And guess what? When someone came back around with the same question, I would send them that video. I didn't have to keep explaining myself. It saved me time. It helped resonate with my audience. I was able to repurpose those videos and email that out to my list. And people would come to me and they would say, I watched like 5 to 10 of your videos. I'm ready to get started. I just got one more question. And that was because my videos were answering questions. So I learned that I didn't have to be a salesperson. I just had to educate people about the product, share my story, and answer objections, right? And that's it. And that, for me, that's a great process. And it also saved me a lot of time, okay? And back to video and why it's so powerful and why it helped me a lot, and it has still helped me, is that people, you know, there's no way that people connect more than video. Okay. People are always on their phones. They're always on their phones. They're always looking at videos. They're always on YouTube. They're always watching lives. So why won't you make a video? Right. And then I've also learned, you know, that there's also tools like Screencast-O-Matic. If you don't want to show your face, you could still make a video, right? Just put a picture of you somewhere so they know who you are, right? But my point still is video is a very powerful medium, and all the major social media platforms incentivize or give they basically incentivize people who make videos. Okay, so Facebook Live, you know, you get more engagement and more reach, more people watching your view or watching your videos. Get again back to brand awareness and exposure because you're making videos, right? So if you're just doing regular posts versus making lives, you know, if Facebook is the platform, that's your primary platform, you should be doing videos, right? If you're on YouTube, you should be, oh, well, of course you gotta make video on YouTube, right? So that's my whole point. All right, moving on. I want to talk about the money because there's no way that I would have been able to just build the income that I was able to make. Well, I can't say there was no way, but I'm talking about how I did it versus how other people may do it. Instead of just focusing on an income or opportunity to be able to make that kind of income, I learned some other ways to be able to make money. Okay, so I want to talk about the monetization that kind of goes behind building a 50K a year business or more. Okay, one thing is focus. So and I know I've done it before, you know, the hopping, the shiny objects. To me, there's a difference between diversifying your portfolio, your income portfolio, your business portfolio, and just jumping around like from shiny object to shiny object. What I learned is to just focus on one business income stream and one tool, because the thing is, affiliate marketers always need tools to build their business, and so do you, right? So I learned to focus on one business income and one tool. And what that did was it helped me from getting confused in my marketing and saying, oh, what should I be promoting this day? I don't have to think too hard. I know that I'm promoting a business income stream and then a tool, and I can rotate that, right? But that's my focus. One business income stream and one tool. Okay, period. Right now, you know, over time you can expand, but I would say for your first 90 plus days, that should be your focus, is a business income stream tool. Now, why would I say a business income stream and a tool? The reason why I say that is because you'll get people who come onto your list and they're just curious. They really just want to see what the opportunity is. But then they're like, maybe I should just stick around with my income opportunity. But at the same time, they might be struggling in that opportunity because they don't have the right tools to be able to build that business. Well, then you can become the recommended source or whatever for helping them connect them to that tool. So that's why I say an income stream and a tool. All right. The other thing that really just helped me, that was a game changer, big game changer, was learning to focus on income levels that allow you to build full-time income with less hustle. If you're promoting a $25, $50, $75, $85, even $100 opportunity, you're going to struggle and hustle your life away. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have those in your toolbox. What I'm saying is that you can build a full-time income with less hustle if you focus on the mid-ticket, high-ticket income levels, which are 250 to 1K plus. Okay, period. So learn, if you know, the same energy that you take into promoting you know, a low ticket, and a lot of that is with confidence. Like I remember talking to someone who's like a top marketer, and they're a top marketer, like in terms of like making money online, but they didn't believe that they could promote a product that was 250 to 1K. And I was like, huh? Like I was kind of confused. So yeah, focus on income levels that will help you build a full-time income with less hustle. Okay, this is another thing that was a big game changer for me in terms of monetization within my business, was that I learned to monetize my time and my skill sets. Okay, now, in order to be able to monetize your time and your skill sets, you have to actually focus on learning some skill sets, some internet marketing skill sets. What skill sets am I talking about? Email marketing, right? The basics of email marketing, how to put together a capture page, how to put together a sales page, how to put together a high converting funnel, right? How to set up an email follow sequence, right? These are basics, right? What other skill sets could you monetize, right? You know, helping someone know what to do online, right? How to create a fan page. So once I learned some foundational things, how to do certain things. All I did was I turned around and I created simple sales pages, and I began to charge people when they reached out to me for help, because I'm a business. And I know a lot of people say, oh, just help people. And I'm like, I do want to help you, but my help is not free, right? And I don't, if you're a business owner, you're watching this, I hope you take this lesson, right? You are a business, right? You didn't get in this to be a charity. You got in this to be a business. So you can be a business and still help people and make your coaching prices affordable, but you're a business, right? So I learned to monetize my time and my skill sets. How did I do that? I started offering 1-hour sessions to people, you know, for people who needed help. You know, maybe it's like sometimes people joined other people in business and they didn't help them. And they were like, okay, can you help me? And I'm like, sure, here's my link, right? And then they would sign up and get on my calendar, and I'd take the time and I walk them through what they needed to know, right? You know, I would take a video that I made, even an unlisted video, a simple unlisted video on PayPal, and a link to get access to it, right? That's what I did in the beginning before I even had a sales page. Things like I would do things like create courses, right? Just a series of different videos that I made, like quick videos like what I'm making right now. I turned those into courses and I sold them, you know, rather it was my first course, I think I sold it for like $50, right? But I sold so many of those, right? So selling blueprints. I even set up a couple people's email follow-up campaigns, like standalone businesses. I know a couple like business people in my area. And I was like, wait, do you have someone who can set you up a basic like welcome, you know, email follow-up campaign? I charge people for that. I charge people to set up capture pages. I charge people to set up fan pages for them, right? All these things I was able to make thousands of dollars on top of my affiliate marketing income, because I learned skill sets and I monetized my time and my skill sets. So part of your blueprint, in addition to doing your video marketing, should be taking some time daily to learn something new every day. And as after you learn it, think about how you can monetize that and turn that right back around and turn that into an income stream or income source within your business. So again, not just thinking like an affiliate marketer, thinking like a business person. Whew, I said a lot. So I hope that, you know, comment below and let me know your best takeaways from this mini training on how I built a $50K a year affiliate business with no marketing budget. I hope that this truly was of value. I hope that you really understand not only what I did to build this, but how you can do the same. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications bell, share this with somebody who needs it, comment below. Underneath this video will be my information on how to connect with me or how to learn more. And if you're looking for a full affiliate marketing course, let me know, of course, and I'll see you in the next video, my friend. Bye.